Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our show, Spin the Career Wheel with Nikkhiel Malhotra. Today, we are going to discuss about one question which every student and parent is asking. Will AI replace engineering as a career? And to discuss this, to answer this, we have an expert who has seen engineering evolving over the last 25 years, who has worked and taught in countries like UK, Australia, New Zealand, and is currently head of engineering at Trobe University, Australia. So welcome, Professor Hossam. Thank you so much for taking time out today.
Thank you very much. This is my pleasure to be with you here, tackling these very, very important questions that it is in the head of everyone, even my head too. Okay, it is really very challenging.
And that's very important that it has to be in your head, especially the educators who are teaching students in this time of AI, which is everywhere. So the big question, So let's talk about the big question, which every student is thinking today. What if I start my engineering degree and AI will make it irrelevant by the time I graduate?
I can assure you that the engineering profession will stay and will stay forever because engineering is mainly about solving problems. Problems that you didn't see before. You want to have creative solution for this. The way that I see the AI so far is AI really is good to get information. The things that we can't store in our brain, the things that, I mean, if you have like 1,000 book in your library, okay, and you want to search information, certain information, this 1,000 book, or summarizing them, it will take you ages to really read all of them and try to summarize it together. But with AI, I can get actually all of this in no time. And should help me to solve the problems that I want to do for the future. And then we see ourselves as a people who teach the AI. Okay? So what I'm always saying with the AI, you should drive the AI, not let the AI drive you. If the AI drive you, it means you, sorry in this word, that you are slave for the AI. It means that if for any reason you don't have, I don't know, power in your house and you don't have access to your computer for any reason, you can do work. If you reach to these points, it means that you are slave for the AI.
Correct. And that's what's happening, because this is what we feel every day, that technology is making us slave. And with AI, I think you have triggered the right chord here.
Yeah, so it is, this is what I'm saying, you need to know what you are doing, okay? And it's like, I see my AI as my assistant.
Okay.
In my job, I see that, okay, usually professors have PhD students, have postdocs, research assistants helping, okay? So I can give a task, okay, for one of my maybe postdoc and say, do this, do that. And sometimes this task is tedious task. Time-consuming task that you say, okay, for professor level, I don't know, you need really, this is things, the hierarchy things that you say, okay. So now the AI was helping us to reduce this tedious job, and make everyone think and produce something has value. So I believe the challenge that the AI bring to us, that everyone should really have initiative. Everyone should have ideas. Okay. If you don't have initiative and you don't have ideas, and you want just to do a routine job, which is my routine job was just moving the things from here to here. Now you can find a robot doing the same job.
Correct. We can find that.
Okay. And they said, okay, my job is not valid anymore. Okay. So now, no, what we want is we as a human, okay, with the AI, we are really using the most important things that distinguish us from everything in this earth, that it is really blessed giving to us, which is the brain.
Correct.
Okay?
Yes.
So we are not really, depend on our muscles, depend on, because robots can do all of these heavy things.
Correct.
But what distinguishes us is the brain. How we use the brain to produce things.
And that is the worrying point. Matlab, as a layman, I'm a layman here. But when I talk to ChatGPT, to me it seems I'm talking to another human. So is it true, or is it like they're still way below the human
Let
brain?
me tell you, and this is what we really, really need to change our way of teaching, okay? Because we don't want the people to memorize anything
Correct.
anymore. Because in your mobile phone now, you can find everything.
Correct.
Okay, you don't need to memorize it,
Right.
but you need to be able to judge it.
Okay.
Okay, I tell you something. I had one of my colleague in Singapore in NUT University.
Okay.
I have like fortnight meeting with him. It's just like brainstorming.
Okay.
We like to talk to each other. Okay, I'm doing this research, he's doing this research. We challenge each other. No, your idea is not correct. Maybe you should do it this way. He said, no, you should do it this way, and things like that. And okay, it's good. I'm doing the same things with AI.
Correct.
And I can tell you that AI is not correct.
Yes. Yeah, that's another thing.
But why it is not correct? Okay, because I'm able to judge the AI. So I'm not taking everything from AI as it is like coming from the Bible, coming from a holy book. That is okay, that is true. No. And this is what everyone should really consider it carefully.
Correct.
And you can find now even Claude or whatever, okay, ChatGPT, when they give you any answer, they write at the end, this might be wrong.
Correct. This is based on my information,
This is
which
based
can
on
be totally
Which
different
is-
from your background or what you really wanted.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is, if I ask you, maybe you have been to UK, and they tell you, what do you know about this place in UK? And you give me your impression.
Correct.
Might be correct,
Yes.
might not be correct.
And that's where I'll repeat what you just said, that we need to teach our students to know how to learn, how to judge.
And how to judge and how to validate. Okay.
That's an important, I think everyone, that's something which is a very important point, that
Yes.
as students, while in your journey, you need to make sure that you should learn how to judge and how to validate. Yeah.
This is, and this is really very special skills. Okay. That unfortunately, during maybe the last 20, 30 years or 50 years, our education is not about this. Our education is giving you theory, giving you things, try to memorize
Learn,
things, try
memorize.
to do this, try to do that, okay? But now things is different, okay? Because size of the information and knowledge that you have in your mobile phone is amazing. I can give you one story, which is I remember when I was doing my master, okay, I find there is one paper in one library. It's like maybe 200 kilometers far away from the way that I was living.
Okay.
And I said, okay, I want this paper. So I travel.
You travel 200.
I travel to this library and photocopy this paper to read it and then come back. And you see, I spent one day to go and get this paper, which was available in one library, but not available in my city.
Correct.
Okay. Now I have everything. Okay.
Right there.
Right there. So with the challenge that we have is when you are inundated with big volume of information, how you filter it, how you take the right information that can help you. And
Correct.
this is the skills that we need to teach the students. Okay.
Yeah.
And this is different type of skills.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because again, as I said, the AI is learning from us. So when I'm coming from the airport, I was challenging the AI about something in my research, and the AI insists it is wrong.
Okay.
Okay, and I say no, it is right. Okay, and we were playing this ping pong. Okay, from the airport to the hotel, 1 hour, and at the end I win. I thought no, because I give the AI evidence. Okay, that you are wrong. I know this. I know the theory. You don't know. Can you explain to me why you are saying this? The problems that we face now with our students, when you give them any question or anything, so you go to the AI, take the result, whatever things, and they give it to you and they say, okay, this is the result. No. Okay, no, so this is actually the main challenge that we are
So I,
facing.
I have picked up another thing. I think you were able to do a lot of bing bong with AI because you are a researcher. You know all
Exactly,
that information.
exactly.
For someone like me, most of the
Yes.
times I just take it on the face value because I think, oh, it has to be right.
And this is the things that we need to change.
Hmm.
Okay, is don't really. We always say that. Okay, you should do consultation. You remember when you start any
Yes.
new projects, any things, you
Hmm.
talk to your family member,
Hmm.
you talk to your friend, you go to expert, whatever. Even
Hmm.
even when
Hmm.
students
Hmm.
traveling to study abroad.
Hmm.
Okay,
Hmm.
they ask the people around them and say, okay, which country I should go
Hmm.
for, which course that I should study, what will be good, what will be bad, and things like that. And you get different results.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay, someone telling you go to country X, someone telling you no, go to country Y. Okay, and everyone has his own justification for
Correct.
this.
Hmm.
Okay, and it is your decision now to say, no, I see from whatever I collect, I'm
Yes.
going this way.
Correct.
Okay, but again, you need to do your homework.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay, so when we say you become engineer, the first things is you need to really know the foundation.
Hmm.
Okay, and this is really the theories, the foundation, the things which is really controlling.
Hmm.
What I'm always saying is building your sense.
Hmm.
I always make a joke with my students about building engineering sense, saying that, look at me, how many kilogram my body is.
Hmm.
Okay. If someone say, oh, you are like maybe 30 or 40, I'll say, thank you very much. I wish. Okay. But sorry, you don't have any sense. How come this body, and you say it's just like 30 or 40? But if you start saying, oh, it is maybe close to 90, it is close to this and that, and this is around maybe plus or minus, it means that you have the sense. You able to look,
Yeah.
okay, at the volume, and you say this volume should produce this weight. And this is actually very, very important. Building the engineering sense, which can help you to judge. Okay.
Got it. Got it. So again, your journey, like you have spent 25 years. So when you started, compared to how engineering is today,
It is completely different, I can tell you. Because during my time, as I said, we were just focusing more on the theories.
Mm.
I don't know why at this time the courses was not co-designed with the industry.
Yes.
It was mainly have strong academic flavor. Okay, it's like you are preparing everyone to be a PhD students. But we know not everyone will be a PhD students. PhD pathway is completely different. So you shouldn't prepare everyone to be a researcher.
Correct.
Okay. So the engagement with the industry was not there.
Yeah.
Plus, definitely at this time, I'm from the generation where in my final year in engineering, I have seen the first computer. Okay. And it was, you might remember it, okay, which is a DOS and this 3.5 floppy disk.
Correct.
And things and something like that. And it was really amazing because it opens, completely different capability for us as an engineer, okay, to do more efficient design. Because at this time, before we usually do more manual things. If I design anything, I need to do all the calculation, all the things, something like that. And the theories, when it has become very complicated, is very hard to really make use of it, okay, manually. Okay, it's like I give you a simple example. If I give you like maybe 10 pages of math calculations or things like that, and I want you to do it. It takes you long time, and most likely maybe you are going to do some mistakes. Okay, and then no, we have the computer age. So this is what I have seen. I see the computer enter, okay, our engineering disciplines or profession, and I remember that when we were taught in the university, I don't know if in India you have the same things in engineering long time ago. We have what you call the T ruler.
Yes,
You know,
yes,
the
yes.
T ruler and
I
the
did my
big.
engineering in 99. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so and this is really every student study engineering is very
yeah.
proud when he carries his long,
Carries the drafter.
yeah,
Yeah,
and things
yes,
like that.
yes,
And this
yes.
is was like our identity.
Correct,
Okay,
correct.
and I remember when I go to the first job, people were talking AutoCAD.
Correct.
Okay, forget this. Okay,
Yes.
manual drawing. Forget all of these
Yeah.
things. And it was big industry at this time. Even I mean,
yes.
there is some drafter. This was
Right.
like job. Okay, there that disappear because now engineer can use okay the AutoCAD and doing better drawing and things like that. But I mean, you can see that okay, life is going on. Yes, the drafter job is really not available anymore.
Correct.
Okay, but there is more things will become available. Okay, and life is going. So when I see now that AI is coming, adding different dimension and different parameters in our engineering, okay, zone or space, I see it will add value.
To an engineer.
It will take us to different level, but we need to be prepared for this. Okay, and your question is really very important because we are in this transition now. Okay, and yes, I believe maybe the people who will graduating 10 years in the future.
Yeah.
Okay, they will not have this problem because everything's settled down.
They will know what they have to do.
They will know what they have to do.
Correct.
But we are now in this transition, which is making everyone really
Jittery.
yes, and doesn't know.
And you know, I normally hear two statements
Yeah.
which are poles apart.
Yeah.
One statement, somebody will say, AI will eat all your jobs. The other statement is, why are you worried? Nothing will change.
But I can tell you something very, very, because I heard this example, I don't know, 2 weeks ago, and I really like it, okay? They said, like maybe 30 years ago or 40 years ago, every country has their own national TV channels. Okay,
Yes,
it's just TV channel, one or two.
Every country had their own channels, correct?
Yeah, one or two,
One
and
or
there is
two.
nothing.
Yes.
There is no YouTube, there is no podcast like what we are
Yes,
doing
yeah,
now.
yeah,
All
yeah,
of this was not there, okay?
Right.
And it was only the TV and radio.
Correct.
Okay, this is what we live. And then when the internet come, then what happened? We have the YouTube, and then we have now, okay, YouTubers and
Correct.
people doing podcast and people doing all of these things. Yes, the TV now, I don't think that anyone watching the national TV, which
Yes,
still
yes,
exists, but
yes,
no
still-
one watching
yes,
it.
yes.
Okay, and even the number of people who were really maybe working in this one is really decreased. But you create opportunity for millions of people all around the world with just their mobile and
create
very
content.
simple to create material. And this material was really making them make life. Okay, so while the technology, okay, that we enjoy now might have killed the national TV.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
but it is open opportunity for the others. Now it's becoming like, everyone say, let me try my luck. Okay, let me record something or go to TikTok or go to whatever, and they become really very successful. Okay,
Correct.
successful by themselves.
So such an industry never existed.
Yeah,
It's just
exactly.
because of one innovation, which is internet. People have so many other jobs which never existed,
Exactly.
which people were worried about. I remember Industrial Revolution,
Yeah.
wherein when textile, machines started making textile,
Yes.
there were big strikes, and then there was another thing. So I remember three such revolutions.
Yeah.
Maybe you can vet them.
Yeah.
One was Industrial Revolution.
Yes, yes.
The other was automation in the car manufacturing, wherein they introduced the robotic arms
Yes,
to do the
yes.
repeated welding.
Repeated,
and
yeah.
then what you mentioned about the CAD and
Yeah.
the software coming into the
Yeah.
designing, especially for the core engineering branches.
Yeah.
Each of these times we felt
Really, changing the things, the ways that we are doing, changing the workforce map. Okay, but we
Yes.
were able to survive it.
everybody survived it.
Everybody, and this is what I'm saying. I mean, I go back to this example about the TV because before you might have in India, I don't know how many thousand working in the national TV or
Correct.
things like that. Okay, now how many million successful YouTubers or
Correct.
maybe a TikToker, or people producing broadcast or things like that, okay, in the whole country. So now you create more, okay, job opportunities
Right.
and businesses, private businesses, and this is really very, very important because these people doesn't want any support from anyone to start their businesses. Very simple and very easy. Okay, compared to before, you need to, I don't know, get this and get that and go and find job in the TV and things like that. So now I believe AI will help us to produce more. And when we produce more, it means that you have better business,
Correct.
okay, and ability. So the most important thing is to know how to use these tools. I'm always saying, if you look at the knife, okay, the knife can kill,
Yes.
but can do many other good things,
Yes.
okay? And we should use it. But you should use it in the right direction, right place, and you should know how to use it because you shouldn't hurt yourself.
Correct. So I think you're coming back to the same point that you
Yeah.
need to have that judgment on
Yes.
how to use whatever
Yes, yes.
new technologies are coming. So let's talk about the two student theory, right? So 5 to 10 years from now, let's talk about two different students.
Yes.
One who picks up a traditional engineering branch, ends up working on their grades, making sure he ends up doing his degree with as one of the toppers, and then another student who is focusing along with their engineering, focusing a lot on
Yes.
new technologies, AI. What difference you see in their career paths?
Big difference. Big difference. Unfortunately, I mean, as I said, I told you earlier that we should be lifelong learner. Things are changing every day.
Correct.
I always envy my dad because during his time, you start in the job in the same organization, okay? During your career, you get promoted in the same organization until you retired, and you spend all of your life in the same building. Okay? This is not happening anymore. This is now every day there is something new happening, and you should be ready, okay, to take this opportunity, because if you really just sleep a little bit, okay, you miss the train and you find that you are not relevant to market anymore. Okay, so the issue is if you just ignore the AI and you say, okay, no, I'm not really going to work with the AI. AI is not really going to help me and things like that, okay, you will miss a lot, because the problem is the future, okay, employer will be requesting these challenges, okay, with AI. So the AI is really important because some of my friends was telling me now when they go for job interview, you know what questions that they get from the company? How many AI agent that you are going to use to do your job?
Oh, very interesting. Yeah.
Okay. This means that when I recruit you, I'm expecting you to use team of agent around you to do the job. So if you don't have these tools and you don't know how to explain this, and you say, yes, I can do this, I can do that, because people now expecting different productivity from you. Okay. So this is why I'm saying AI is really, really very important. And we should really adopt the AI in everything that we are doing.
So we are towards the end of this podcast. So a couple of more questions before we end. One, now you are from a geotechnical engineering background, which is very physical, very real. How can AI even transform this field? And so, and that's one. I'll add another question to it. So I know you are from Egypt.
Yeah.
And we know Egypt by pyramids, and we used to wonder how would they have made these pyramids way back so many years back, and now with AI.
Yeah, I mean, this is really great questions, because the first one, I can tell you, AI can be in every field, even in my area. I mean, so far I'm academic. I want to tell you that in La Trobe, we are really taking the AI more aggressively than any other university. And starting from next year, every student in La Trobe University will have AI tutor,
Okay.
dedicated AI tutor, working, teaching, helping the students 24/7, okay, to make their experience better. Because you can see, students want really to learn at different time than maybe what we have during the lecture time, how you can tailor your lecture differently to suits different level of students. Everything's like that will be handled with AI. So you can see how AI now impacting the higher education and giving support for the students to have better experience. Now you might say, okay, what will be your job if
If the
students
tutor or
will
the
have
AI is doing
tutor?
everything, yeah.
Okay, I can tell you now that the AI tutor, to design this AI tutor, you need academic staff to really make sure that the information that it is delivered is really the right one, and you're able to filter it. And there is something else which is really, really very important, and this is what I think maybe academia is moving to, is at the end you need really to have hands-on experience, and this is what AI so far can give you this, especially in engineering field. So yes, you're going to design, help, teach the students all of these hands-on activities. And the second thing, which is the assessment. I mean, because if you said, okay, I want now to recognize Mr. X to be engineer, who's going to assess his skills? Okay, you need still people to assess his skills and see that he is able to do the judgment. But in geotechnical, design in general, because we have also design things and something that challenges, AI still can help you in doing all of these things. And I can tell you something, Amy, because now at the start, I was telling you that AI have really increased the volume of the information that we have.
Correct.
So what I'm saying is, maybe you are doing some geotechnical work in India, I'm doing some geotechnical work in Australia. Now, all of this information is available in AI, and it is easy to be filtered and find. So if I'm doing some projects and I say, yeah, they are doing something similar in India, I can learn quicker than before. I mean, I know before it was like you say, you can Google it, you can do, but it is not more efficient like what we have now. I can tell you one of my experience. I found one paper from China, and this is what I'm telling you. I mean, you need to really validate and judge and go behind. It's not really trusting everything, okay? So I was asking two LLMs, different one. Couldn't find anything, and I went to the third, and the third was giving me better information. I go back and challenge these. It takes me maybe, I don't know, 30 minutes or things like that, to really get the information that I can trust, If I do it without the AI, it will take me 1 week or 2 weeks to do these things. So now, I mean, we